Hello traders, good day to you all. This is Christopher Glen. Today is the 4th of July 2014 and this is the day market review for the current market status. I'll talk a bit about this week and a bit about next week as well. So we've received a lot of announcements yesterday. Let's first of all go to yesterday's indication, and we can see that indeed we had the trade balance, the European Central Bank press conference, the non-farm payroll, the trade balance and unemployment claims and unemployment rate in the United States at the same time. Euro, Canadian dollar and US dollar at the same time. We had a very specific condition where the Canadian market was closed a day before, and um, we were expecting to see a gap and expression of liquidity and instant liquidity on the Canadian market. So we had a good potential for a lot of strong and liquidized movements on the charts. I can tell you that back when the non-farm payroll announcement came out, we received an instant strong liquidized movement on behalf of the dollar. Now, on one end, I explained last week that on one end, the expression of stronger dollar in the market is not logical because we got a lot of dollars out there. We got a lot of dollars that were printed by the Federal Reserve in the United States, buying bonds, releasing funds into the market, and that caused the dollar to lose its flexibility, to be a very difficult currency in terms of strength in the market. And we can say that we've received two good announcements on behalf of the dollar over here. The unemployment rate was lower than the prediction, and the non-farm payroll employment change was higher than the prediction, therefore two good indications for the market. The trade balance was approximately the same as the prediction, and the unemployment claims was approximately the same as well, so there was no expectation for effect on behalf of these announcements, but definitely other announcements gave strength to the dollar. At the beginning we saw a very nice, clean, smooth movement on behalf of the dollar. The dollar gained strength in front of the Japanese yen, the euro, the Swiss franc, the pound, and so on and so on. We can say that we've received pullbacks, corrective patterns on specific currencies. We will go over that in a second. But I just want to talk about the prediction that we had for this specific announcement. I said that although the market is just filled with dollars, the ability to move the rate of the dollar in the market is very low, but still I can see a good potential according to the elite wave structure on the chart to see a stronger dollar in the market. Let's go to the chart and let's see what we were talking about. In a second we'll do that. Just want to talk about today. So today we've got another very calm market. This is the 4th of July. That's why we had the non-farm payroll yesterday. 4th of July, bank holiday over here. And we had several announcements regarding the euro and regarding the Australian dollar, but nothing pretty important. I do expect to see, again, we've talked about it, the market will not move significantly because traders aren't really in a position to take some sort of some side on movement on the charts. And we see that the European market received a bit of weakness, but we can say that the indices in Europe formed a pretty nice slow movement toward the stronger indices. So generally the market was expressing good potential to gain strength, but the euro itself yesterday lost some strength that added to the stronger dollar as an outcome of the announcements. Let's go to the chart and let's see what is our expectation. So first of all, as we're always doing, I'll go over the dollar index, show you exactly what we were talking about. Again, the daily chart, I'm always analyzing this chart on a daily chart. So over here, one second. So looking at the dollar index, my prediction from the beginning of last week was that we will see an uptrend movement from this area. I told you that a cross and a close beyond the trend line will indicate that the market is ready to continue forward into a higher rate. And there we go. Right now we've got a good indication for continuings of a stronger dollar in the market. Again, that's an initial movement that helped us to achieve this uptrend potential. So we can say that our expectation from the dollar is to gain strength into next week and further into the trends. Let's go over the currencies in front of the US dollar. We can see very nicely, and I've been talking about the Russian ruble as well, crossing the trend line. Let's look at the daily chart on this one. So across and a close beyond the trend line again will begin an uptrend movement over here. We haven't received the confirmation on this chart yet, but on other charts we're already set toward a higher rate. Over here on the Turkish, good potential for an uptrend, and over here on the South African rand as well. We'll talk a bit about the commodities. Again, the gold is showing good potential to produce a bit of an uptrend over here, but generally I'm expecting it to drop down. I told you over here that I'm expecting the gold to drop down. We had an enormous downtrend movement expressing an impulse strength on behalf of the dollar. The same thing occurred on the silver as well, and the assumption is that we will receive a completion of a corrective pattern climbing higher, and then we'll see this drop down on behalf of the gold. Again, if you'd like to be a bit more careful with your investment, you can place a trend line across, and a close below the trend line will indicate that the market is ready to proceed lower. I wish you all the best with your trades. Have a pleasant day, and bye bye.